fast break basketball. It's really amazing what they do offensively. Try to get the ball snapped every 12 seconds. And that makes it a very fast-paced game. Probably the fastest pace we've faced all season long.
How do you prepare for that?
Well, we've got to get lined up. That's the most important thing. Get lined up. It can't be complicated what we do defensively. We just kind of line up, play fast, and hope we get an incomplete pass. We can substitute some guys in and give them a break. So it's going to be interesting because they do get the ball out quick.
What do you do foreign team-wise to prepare for this sort of offense, which I'm sure you don't really have anybody who can be Case Keenum?
Right. The biggest thing is trying to teach the pace.
Yeah.
So we're going 2 huddles, 2 offensive team, try to go double plays, call in the huddle, just get used to moving the ball. You can't simulate it, but we can make it faster, and that's what we've been trying to do. And even today we'll really practice the game, see situations, as fast as we can. Yeah.
Shifting gears a little, Larry, there was talk that you interviewed for the head coaching job. Was that accurate?
That is accurate. I did interview for a job, and that's probably all I'm going to say about it.
For the Penn State job? Or
for the Penn State job. Yeah.
And has anybody else, have other schools contacted you about coaching? I know some of this may be uncomfortable, but we haven't had a chance to ask
I
you
think it's the most important thing right now not to talk about what's happening future-wise for me. And my focus right now is just getting ready to play for Houston and playing those guys. And I've got to do a great job for my players. So my job is to stay focused where I'm at right now, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate you asking, but that's where my focus is at.
Could you talk about pressuring Keenum and the challenges because he gets the ball out so quickly?
He gets it out fast. We get a 3-step drop. We got to get our hands up, bat some balls down. We got some 6'5", 6'6" hands. I think we can do that. And it's not necessarily pressure, just getting a hit. And we've got to get a hit on him. We've got to get a chance to get to him and knock him down. And he may throw it, but we want to try to hit him also as he throws the ball and complete the pass. So that's kind of focus going into the game.
How's Devin Still doing? I understand he had some back issues.
His back is fine. Okay. It's fine. He'll be ready to rock and roll on Monday. He'll be ready to go.
And how important is it for those tackles to get pressure? I think everybody thinks defensive ends pressure, but you guys have gotten good pressure out of your tackles all year.
We have. I think Jordan Hillingham and Daquan and Devin Still brings it really a good pace inside. Terry gives us a little relief inside. Our inside guys are going to do a great job pressing. They make one of them get double, but we'll get one-on-one on the inside because they spread out, and that's what we're counting on, beat one-on-ones.
Larry, has it surprised you how vocal Devin's been as a senior? How much vocal leadership he's been? Because he was always kind of the lead by example guy.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised as a vocal part of it because he does have a kind of volume kind of guy when he speaks. People do listen, and I think what he's done, he's kind of moved it out a little farther now. The fact that he knows he's a leader, he's a captain of the team, and he knows his voice has a little impact now. And he's done a tremendous job, just not only the football part, but just as a leader with our players, handling young kids, off-the-field issues, and really have come to the front in many ways other than football, which is really outstanding.
I understand he had a pretty emotional speech at the banquet a few weeks back.
Yeah, he did. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's one of those guys that knows where he's been, appreciate where he's been, and understand where he's going. And I think that's part of who you are as an emotional person. He kind of let it out. So see a guy 6'5", 310 cry, that's not a bad deal. It's just let him know he's human. He's got feelings, and that's the neat thing about him, that he'll allow himself to be Devin Still, and that's what you want. Sure.
Larry, I know you can't talk about specific recruits, but you guys, it sounds like you spent a lot of time trying to get guys to stay and maybe touch base with other guys. How important was that? Again, I know you can't talk about specific guys, but you get a commitment yesterday. How good was that to kind of see?
It was really great. I think it was a good fit for her. We've done a lot of work behind the scenes,
Yeah.
Facebook has been a real blessing for us because you can communicate, and that's what you've got to continue to do.